Let's start. At the head of it was more eventful night than most, as Halloween drew closer by the hour, and very few children to regards our little home is located in. Still, I prefer snacks to keep them occupied should they come to our door. Regardless, it was always best prepared for such utilities. The sound, the sound of chopping knife, little shadows late as wind passed. The house was dark, but my husband and I prepared for the darkness, though each though each for a different reason. This doesn't look quite right. Perhaps it will cook down a bit once it's in the oven. I lifted the small pumpkin to my red eyes and blinked over it carefully. I had the pumpkin pie before, of course, but seeing the raw ingredients made me wonder if I somehow got it all wrong. On top of that, this needed to be a vegan pie, which threw a lot of my limited cooking knowledge out the window as it was. The rest of the mix was ready as crust and the oven, but the actual pumpkin didn't seem to be correct. I don't know anymore. How are you supposed to smash pumpkins anyway? The cookbook says to remove the seeds, but surely there's a few and they won't hurt, right? This hands up the fruit, dipped in my mouth, chewing over a little. The texture was horrible and the seeds were placed. Indeed, far too crunchy. I swallowed and gumbled as it took down my throat, which leaving me to shimmer from the flavor. Oh, that's not good at all. But we don't have time to waste. She'll be arriving in an hour or so. With a sigh, Julie packed the whiskers to hold things together. Thankfully, nobody in our household was much of a picky eater, so a few minor mistakes wouldn't put out the whole meal. With a click, I put the whole pie into the oven, wiping the sweat from my brow. Ugh. Cracking crew for the house, followed by some screen door. With a start, I jumped up. For one, I can't read. This is hard, man. Oh. Reading's hard. Which was simple. When it started, I jumped up to the work sofa and trying to stay casual, but unable to brush my grin as my partner walked in the kitchen, grossly rattling. Phew! Hey babe, got everything you needed from the store. Cauliflower at your food, the whole list. Oh, thank you, Blackie. Barky? Blackie, Barky? You re-saved me on this one somehow. The main course just slipped my mind this morning, and I got straight into making desserts. Oh, of course. gotta make this whole thing perfect for our Bella, right? Yeah, but I love you too, Ren. A wag of the tail and a peck on the cheek for my favorite one to lift my spirits a good deal. He held me from behind for a moment, and I let myself rest against his chest, swaying back and forth with his rumors. It's been a stressful day, and preparing for our daughter Bella to come home. I filled my nerves far more than I could. Blah, blah. Don't know that word. She had left a few months ago, and while it was nice having the house to ourselves, it felt so much emptier without her here. On top of that, she seems changing pretty quickly. Just weeks after starting Special, she started to vegan meals going for. She didn't ask us to make her homecoming dinner vegan as well. Even said that she was fine with us following our own diets. But mentally, she's our daughter. She was our daughter, and we wanted to support her no matter what. I'm glad she's willing to come by for dinner tonight, especially with all those new friends she's been making. And a new girlfriend, apparently. Right, exactly. It's just nice that she spent time with her old. Nah, we're not too old yet, I hope. I nodded with a crackle. I lashed out the edible ingredients I found. Paper bag wrapped around bottle. I tilted the bottle off and held up the bottle. My smile widening as I looked in the bottle. Oh, honey, you didn't. Whoops, you guess you saw my little surprise? Blood wine. And a positive difference too. It's been so long since we had some at home. Yeah, you shouldn't have. Of course I should have. You've been so worried, so I thought we could, pop a glass or two once dinner is over and Carol's up and put on a movie. Or maybe we can have a Halloween date night. Right. And I know Bella's vegan these days. She's not. And she's not of age anyway, so that shouldn't be a problem. It was very thoughtful, sweetie, but we need to get through dinner first and spooky ringtone. Nan's ears piped up as the ring and his body shimmered with surprise. He reached into his jeans and pulled out his phone, wrinkling with already excitement. Speak of the devil. I'll put her on video so we can all chat. Hiya, dads! Hope you're ready for a spooky Halloween. Bella, honey, how are you? Everything okay? Your flight arrived on time, alright? Oh, and do you ask to pick you up? Or those writers apps you kids use these days? It seems so sketchy to me. It's probably fine if you rather have someone you trust get you. Dad, come on, I can handle my finding on my own. On blah blah blah. Dad, come on, I can handle finding my own way home. Besides, I already got it all handled. or are we en route right now? We? Oh, I told you before about... I can't... Right? Izzy, say hi to my dads. Hello, you can call me Mont or Mizzy whenever you prefer. Oh yes, she's a fan you made on your... Of course. Right, is she... is one science as well? Not quite. Not quite. She's on applying the witching trick. My family kinda has a concern about the witches. And actually, she's also the girlfriend I've been telling you about. We started dating a few weeks ago. Anyway, our family was busy doing some kind of big boring witching event or whatever. Or witching hour, yes. It's not exactly fearless, but flying on a broom can be quite terrifying spins. I'd much rather spend the night in. So I told her to come with me for the holidays. Sorry to cruise like this, Bella said it would be okay for me to come by. Well, it's last minute, but if you're already here, I suppose we can make it work. Yay! We'll be that in 30 minutes. I should probably get back to watching the road. Love you both. Beep, click. Well, that's Bella for you. I can't read that. As ever, right, babe? What was so much lost to me? As I've already turned back to the kitchen for about a half hour. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Babe. Glasses barrel click together as I... Oh. My soul would never reach high enough. Maybe we can still make this work. How big is it exactly high? But if I took a few I felt my feet begin to lose the grip. I slipped, feeling myself falling, beginning to fall. Oh, no. What a duck. I fell backwards. My fur leaned of my husband's arms. Wait. Winnie, honey, what's going on? You look like you were about to blow a fuse in here. Can't you see? It's the food. We need more food. I can just run back to the store real quick, babe. But it's not just how much food. It's the conte, the pumpkin pie, the actual food. From the... I look out for that. That's not what I meant. Look, Bella said her girlfriend was a witching vine. That means high class Halloween dishes with eyeballs and all that. Ooh, eyeballs. And meanwhile, we'll all get a bunch of badges and stab it. And good for a little homestyle hutch food. There's no way to impress your daughter's girlfriend, especially not in a little old house that people think is a... What? People think it's still a... What? Don't quite understand, but... I think that will be it. that will be it for now. Yeah, this was fun actually. I hadn't done this in a while, even though I can't barely read. But I love these type of things. I love the stories. And thank you for watching. See you next time. This time I'm not going to abandon it. I promise.